How did they become the party of, woo, back the blue no matter what? I don't understand how these things happen. And to be clear, I'm not totally dogging. I realize not all cops are bastards, and that's not good marketing to change the system. You need to understand, I'm not talking about let's, execute all. No. I'm saying let's disarm most of the police. If you're not, like, dealing with violent criminals, because most of them, let's be honest, don't. If you're not dealing with those horribly violent criminals, you can get by with minimal shit, but with high defenses. I'm talking less bullets and guns, more body armor and shields. We get them better training, because let's be clear, my 10 years in food service is probably more training than some of them go through in 5 years of police service. The numbers there work somewhere in my head, but I'm trying to put kid gloves on and be nice. Like I said, my best friend has a doctorate in criminology, and he actually knows this shit. I genuinely only know it from the side of knowing people that have dealt with these people. But it's just, not a fan, not a complete hater. I see potential, and I realize as people, we will need somebody to keep the monsters at bay. My problem is the same way as with the fucking 1%ers, oh, I got my gun 'cause, it's a part of my privilege as American. We gotta fight. Ooba-dooba-dooba. We gotta fight the tyranny. Sir, they're deporting Americans to El Salvador without due process or trial. They've taken away women's rights to have a choice on if they give birth or not. They've removed a long list of no words from all government paperwork. Some of those words being women, equality, black people. It's now's your time, folks. Where the fuck are all you bitches? Oh, I got my gun for fighting tyrannical government. Government's being tyrannical. I don't see it. Why are you standing there with your head in the sand, buddy? I don't see a tyrannical government. You've got 4 shotguns, 3 rifles, 2 fucking different forms of pistoliers. You've got a fucking closet full of katanas and bullshit LARPing gear. You've been planning for the zombie invasion since 2010. Government's being tyrannical. Where's your group? Where's all the LARPers that get together once a week and pretend like y'all were army? Oh, none of you were being real about shit. You just threw hundreds of thousands of dollars into fun, loud toys. I mean, respect. I'm not getting onto you for your fun, loud toys. I'm just saying, stop pretending. It's the same thing as if you were a soldier that held the line and protected your friends and were a badass and fought off 100 Nazis with not but a metal fucking sport from your yeah, dude, you're a badass. You're a hero. I don't think it's a hot take to say if all you did was change tires at the local fucking munitions garage, whatever, you did good, bud. I'm not being mean about it. You served, but let's not pretend that you're a fucking hero. How about that? You changed tires. I mean, tell you what, I'll not pretend like I'm cooking flambe for you fucks if you quit pretending like every gun owner and everybody in camos is a goddamn hero. I'm gonna get your kneecaps. I'm gonna get your kneecaps unless you come fight. Another man killed.
More inventory for us.
Why did fast fashion kill that man, people? Why couldn't he have brought more guns? More guns would have clearly made him safer. I mean, part of that's a dark joke because I'm trying to levy or lighten up the mood here, but it's like, guys, can we at least address the problem by saying it? Because we can say it's the elephant in the room, but we never mention the elephant. When I was a small child, we were watching... Small child. When I was a kid, we were watching Captain Planet and Power Rangers, and I was learning that if I don't recycle, if we throw batteries in the fucking river and shit like that, we're gonna hurt the planet and hurt ourselves in the long run. We were taught, don't eat things just because you find them growing. Just because it's green doesn't mean nature and healthy. We were taught all these things because at that time when I was a kid, one of the biggest dangers to your kid was, hey, they might go out in the garden, eat some holly berries, get super duper sick, and die of something similar to dysentery if they don't get medical help. Because this was America and very much the medical times of good luck. But kids poisoning themselves. Obesity was a huge epidemic, still is. Cigarettes, flavored vapes became a problem. Energy drinks was a huge problem when I was a kid because they had just hit the market and they were not regulated at all. But, you know what wasn't a big problem? I mean, we talked about it like it was, but weren't that many kids bringing guns? Like, people bitched, and I mean people bitched. Well, when I was a kid, I could bring a shotgun in my truck. Why can't we bring shotguns? Old fashioned tradition. But fucking douchebags. But outside of douchebags, it was like, I remember a kid got expelled. I mean, hard expelled near graduation day because, and again, third-hand bullshit here, but basically his parents and her parents did not get along, and so they weren't able to actually see each other during outside of school hours. So basically they did this little cute Romeo Juliet bullshit for holidays, and they met up at school as a going away, because it wasn't quite college, but you know how you are when you're kids, summertime's forever. And they knew they weren't going to be able to see each other so often, so he got her this big, gaudy-ass fucking sword. And again, I'm not defending swords here. Don't bring fucking weapons to school and shit. But it was in a box, duct-taped up and shit, and this kid got expelled. I mean, hard expelled. I mean, kids' school career's over now expelled. Because he brought his girlfriend a gift. Now, yeah, maybe dark things are attached to that I'm not picking up on. Maybe there's more to that story. I certainly hope so, but I doubt it. Either way, that was like our big, oh no, that and bomb threats. People writing silly shit on the walls to scare the fucking teachers and students, and it worked. They got thoroughly scared, and quite a few times we got evacuated from the school. But nobody died. Let's be clear. My generation, there weren't bombs going off. There were threats. And now we're at a place where, no, it's not bomb threats anymore. Kid might just bring his dad's hunting rifle in. And I did lose my shit with one of these articles, because a while back I went down that, don't make the torture cube, kids, it's not fun. I went down the torture cube of, okay, well, I like to prove myself wrong. Clearly, I'm wrong about the gun epidemic here in America. So I'm going to prove myself wrong, and I'm just going to mark on this here calendar every day we don't have a mass shooting. By mass shooting, I mean any form where a person goes in with a firearm and shoots multiple people, to wound or to kill, but brought gun, opened fire, people died. What used to be, every time it happened, a tragedy. And I would just, every day we didn't have one, I'd mark the calendar. In 3 years, I'd marked the calendar 8 times, folks. 8 times. I have marked a calendar in 3 years. For the record, that means 8 days. In 3 years, we have gone a day without a mass shooting somewhere in our 50 states or our provinces. If you don't call that an epidemic, what the fuck is it? Because it's clearly, if it's business as usual, that's horrifying, and I personally hope China wins. Because that's horrifying. When I was a kid, our biggest fear was your kid's going to be fat and have a heart condition when they're 19. They're going to die at 60. Now your biggest fear is, hey, you best send little Timmy to school with the armored backpack and the food bucket of slop. Because, you know, one of his classmates' parents might lose their shit, and then he might take a gun to school and shoot up the school because his parents lost their shit and his world's burning down. It's a terrible time to be alive, is all I'm saying, folks. I'm glad I didn't have kids. I feel terrible for any kids that are out there, and I wish there was something we could do to actually do something other than just talk about it. But for fuck's sake, for some people it's, oh, and I'm sure I've lost some viewers already, but for some folks it's, oh, let's not talk about it. Why not? Why not? That seems so asinine to me. That is of the level of, oh, well, uh-oh. That's the last mission, folks. That's it. That's the show. We best get ready for it. We got Planet Saints. Is there anything else y'all might want me to do? I'm sorry to turn off the very heavy issue of what we were just talking about. I'm not cool with it, and it's not just something I bring up to get viewers. I'm not scared to lose viewers over talking about it, even though there's like 30 of you, so I can't really afford to lose any of you. But it's one of those, it's a heavy topic, and I'm not quite sure. For topics like this, I would like to have something to say other than, wow, aren't we fucked? Look how fucked we are. Fuck, we're fucked. I want to have more. I want to have a plan of action that we can go through from here. I don't just want us to be fucked. I want us to, hey, let's unite. That being said, the plan of action as I see it, what we can do is move forward together, form fucking groups where we can, check in on your friends IRL as much as you possibly can. If you have a computer, there's a website called 10 Calls. Check out Riverboat Jack. For real talk, go to Riverboat Jack, their Discord, and riverboatjack.com/Discord. They've got people that are actually organizing. If you can do it, go help. If you can't, donate money where you can. If you can't do any of that, read a book. I can't believe I'm saying this way, but for the sake of your goddamn country, read a fucking book. I would highly suggest something like, and I'm not talking Harry Potter, read an actual factual book. I might suggest Robert Sapolsky, anything by him. David Navalny, I think is one of them. I know Navalny's the last name. Sapiens. Get into something that's factual and scientific and logical. Because y'all, the only thing I can say is 100% after 30 some odd years on this planet, look up to the sky and scream to God, and understand, when you look back to Earth, you'll have a head rush from staring up and nothing else. Whereas, work together and you can have something. That being said, let's see if we can jack this truck. We'll probably build the last 2 ventures, that way we get them for that big fun final cutscene. I'll take the babies out for a happy walk so that we can give some time for the cutscene and the final big moments. And then we will give a teary-eyed goodbye to Santo Ileso for now.
Gotta get this back to Spike.
Unless y'all drop in the comments you want me to, like, complete all the ventures 100% at something like that. Because if you want to, I don't mind doing it. I like this game. But I try to just complete it as much as I can. Do the side things to 100%. Oh, missed my shot real hard and almost drive the truck into the river. But, you know, I want to put on a good show for y'all. I don't want y'all to get bored. And sadly, I cannot afford the PlayStation. I'm not asking anyone to get it for me either. All 30 of you, some of you might who be well off and still be interested in me. But I'm not asking nobody for it, nothing like that. I wouldn't get it if I had it. There are other things I need the $100-some-odd for than a PlayStation Plus membership to play online. I think it's BS. We gotta do that to play online nowadays. Now don't get me wrong, if you're getting like the super awesome ghosts run on walls, shoot through shit, blow everything up, Call of Duty, whatever, yeah, pay for the extra features you want, you dick. But just to, hey, sis, you want to jump online and play with me? Yeah, that sounds fun. What we gonna do? Fuck if I know. Let's go explore Santo Ileso. I don't have that game. It's cool. I do. Link up our shit and then just run with it. That'd be cool as shit, right? Instead, we get this. And I'm shooting some poor bloke in the back of the head to steal his motorcycle. And he's getting away because I suck at shooting and talking. I guess we'll just take the sports car that belongs to us. I didn't intend for this to become a political cut stream for this, but I mean, I just, you know, guys, I care about all 30 of you that are here. I care about my fellow Americans, even the really stupid ones that voted for Trump. And yes, I think you're fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna candy coat it, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you want it said in a nice but edgy and fun way, check out the pissed off bartender. His accent sounds similar to mine, but better, and he tends to keep it a little happier. My antisocial ass is just going to tell you like it is. You motherfuckers are stupid. Seriously, read a book that's not a controversial, edgy take, and come back to me when you actually have your own take, because I refuse to accept that this is your take. Now, let's take in that fucking Saints building. Ain't that a pretty building? I think we've been playing for over an hour, and I ranted for a while. I'm going to take a decompress, walk the dogs outside, break, and then we're probably going to come back and complete the final chapter. Ain't that a pretty building? Let's go inside. Well, let me check. Let's go inside and see if we can buy one more property.
But have you tried fourth-degree murder? I love this!
We all do. We made it, kids. We made it.
Man, I'm feeling good.
I would hate to live in this place.
This is good.
Oh, I love it, and I'm sure it smells nice, and it's probably soft and lovely. I just... I do think it's lovely, though. I'd love to build it in Minecraft eventually. And I'd love to have this many people just working in tandem to get things accomplished. It'd just be nice to not do it for the sake of the money. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get 1 million... One second. $1,800,000 for the next business venture. Or, like I said, we can proceed. Because it really doesn't make a difference. We just, once we start that last mission, it mainlines us right into the final chapter. And after the final chapter, we get free range mode, but it's one of those, you know, It's the party, the last party, the night of our lives, tying back into that opening scene before y'all heard my cursed voice. And honestly, I'm gonna miss Santo Ileso. Really seems like it'd be a lovely place to visit and then never ever live. I do not think I would like a place that never rains. Don't get me wrong, I'm getting tired of the rain in Georgia 'cause I ain't got no sidewalk to walk on, but I like the rain when it's nice. Either way, y'all, I thank you for being here. I really thank you for liking and subscribing and putting up with my takes. I'm going to take the boys out for a quick walk, then we'll come back, let the film reel, as if it's that, reset, and we'll take this final run. I'm glad we can do a whole hour's worth of time on it, 'cause otherwise, we'd be fucked. See y'all later, and thanks again for the view.